Alright, hello friends, welcome to my new video. In this video we'll be discussing about list and various methods and functions used in list. So now let us suppose a man is going for a shopping. So he need to buy certain fruits. So the index number 1 is apple, and next he need to buy banana, orange and mango. So the indexing here starts with 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, how do we write this particular thing in Python? Now, list in Python are denoted with square brackets. So basically we'll be writing this as a list, that is square brackets, and we'll be writing apple in quotation marks as this is a string, and banana, alright. So we'll be writing this list in this format. Now the indexing in Python starts with 0. For example, 0 is apple, 1 is banana, 3 is orange and 4 is mango. While we start indexing normally with 1, but in Python indexing starts with 0. So let me just print shopping. So we get an output as a list. Now we can access the items in a list with their indexes. For example, the shopping, and within square brackets if I write the index, for example 0, we'll get the output as apple. Now if I print this, I'll get an output as apple. So similarly, if we print 0 is apple, 1 is banana and 2 is orange. If we write here 2, and we'll get the output as orange over here. And if we write this as 3, we'll be getting mango as an output. Alright, see, we got mango as an output. So now in list can contain duplicate elements. For example, I can write apple over here again. So duplicating is possible. You can write orange for another time as well. So it can contain duplicate elements. Not only that, but list can also contains combinations of integers, floats or strings. So it can contain 2.5 and 3.001. So this is possible. Now if we are accessing the elements with index, so we need to start with 0, 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. If I write over here as 4, I'll be getting output as apple. Similarly, if I write 5, 6, 7 as an output, 7 as an index, I'll be getting answer as 2.5. So hope you're clear with the concept of indexing in list. Now why do we use list? List is generally used when you need a data type that is quite frequently modified or changed. So in that particular case you'll be using list. So lists are mutable. They are mutable in the sense you can change them. For example, alright, let me just delete this. integers equals to 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Right, so we have created integers variable with a bunch of numbers within a list. So now what if I want to add another item to this list? So I can just go here and write 6 over here, or another way of doing that is I can use a method. For example, integers dot append. Append is a method which is used in order to add an item to a list. For example, if I need to add 6 over here, so I'll be just inserting integers dot append 6. So when I print integers and run, so I got 6 over here. So this is how we use an append method. Now what if I want to add a bunch of items? What if I want to add 6, 7, 8 and 9? I can do that by typing like this in 7 integers dot append 8 and so on, but this is a lengthy process. I can just write integers dot extend. In that extend, I'll be providing another list. So 6, 7, 8, 9. So what happens is that this list will get combined with our main list and we'll be getting the combination of these two. We got it. So this is how we use extend method. Now what if I want to insert an item at a particular index? For example, let me just delete this. 7. Alright, what if I want to insert the number 6 after the number 5? How do I do that? For that, I need to use a method called as insert. Now as we know, the indexing starts from 0. For this, I need to provide the index and the item or an object which I need to add. So we want to add over here. So let me just count this 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So at the index 5, I want to add the number 6. Now when I run this, okay, I need to print it. Print integers. Look, we have added the number 6. Okay, let me just add the print over here as well so that you can understand better way. Integers. Okay, see, we didn't had 6 over here. When I inserted the value 6, we have successfully added the number 6 at an index of 5. Okay, now I want to add 10 over here. I can just simply append it. Alright, now okay, right now I want to add 10 over here. So we need to use insert method for that. Dot in insert, and we need to provide the index first. Okay, the index will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So we need to provide the index 8 and we need to provide the value 10. By doing so, we'll be adding the number 10. Okay, we have added over here. So my mistake, it's 9 over there. Look, now we have added 10 at our desired index. So this is how we will be using insert method Now we have remove method as well. For example, integers dot remove. If I need to remove 9, say, okay, we have removed the number 9. So this is how we use the remove method. If I need to remove any of the number from the above list, I'll be just using dot remove method and will be providing the number which I want to remove. Let's take another example. So integers dot remove. I want to remove level. Okay, so let me just copy this, paste it over here. Now over here we have removed level 11. Sorry. So this is how we'll be using the remove method. Now we have pop method as well. What this pop method does is that we don't need to provide any argument for this. So if we don't provide any argument, it will by default remove the last value. Now let me print integers. Look, by default it removes the last value. Or else if you just specify 7 over here, alright, you need to provide the index for this. If I just provided the index 0, then 1 got removed. So what if I provide 3? Let me provide with index 3. So we have removed the value 4. So this is how we'll be using the pop method. And we have clear method as well. So what clear does is that it just deletes all the values. We get an empty list. If I'm providing the clear method, I'll be just removing all the values, and when we print integers, we'll be getting null, I mean empty list. Similarly, we have other methods that are count, sort, copy, and we have other functions. So let me just say what are important and what we will be using in our further videos. So I'm just providing you with that. Count over here. For example, if we have multiple duplicate values, let's say I have 3, and I have 4. So I have multiple duplicate values. So I need to count how many number of ones do I have. So I just need to provide over here with the count method. Now when I print this, I'll get an answer as 2 because I have 2 ones in my list. Now if I provide 2 over here, I just have 1, 2 in my entire list. Now if I provide 3 over here, I have 3 threes, that is 1 over here, another here, and another here. So this method counts the number of items in your list. Now these are some important methods which we will be using. And regarding the functions, so let me just say you what is the difference between method and a function. Basically both are same. For now, just remember that if we are providing dot and any method. So for methods we'll be using dot and we'll be writing a specific method. Now for functions we'll not be using any dot. For example, length and integers, we'll be using the functions in this way, and the methods will be using with dot. As of now, just remember that we'll be having a clear-cut idea about what are methods and functions in our further classes of object-oriented programming. When we'll be doing that, I'll be just giving the detailed view about that. So now let us try some functions, important functions. So length function, as we know, functions always ends with parenthesis and we need to provide argument. So let me just print this out. So what this length function does is that it provides the length of the list. So in total we have 15 numbers over here. Let's count it. Yeah, we have 15. Now we have a list function. For example, let us take this is not a list and this is a tuple. What are tuples? I'll be explaining in later on videos. So just imagine this is not a list. Now you want to convert this into a list. So you can do that by either inserting square brackets here and over here, or you can do that by simply writing the list function, list, and within parentheses you will be writing integers. So what this does, it basically converts the integers into the list. Now when I print this out, so you see the difference. If you don't provide anything over here, by default the integers become a tuple. So when I have provided the list function, so this tuple is converted into a list. So that is about the list function. And we have max function as well. So it returns us the maximum value. And we have min function that returns the minimum value, and we have sum that returns the sum of all the numbers, which is 77.
If you like this video, make sure you like, subscribe and share this video. Thank you very much.